Miss Turner's class. You need help with homework? It's Miss Turner's class. I got you. It's Miss Turner's class. What about if you didn't understand something in class? It's Miss Turner's class. I got you.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we are focusing on Module 3, Lesson 18, and we are going to kick it old school. That's right, you guys. We are going to learn how to divide using the standard algorithm. In other words, we're going to learn how to divide the same way Miss Turner learned when she was in intermediate school, and the same way a lot of your family members learned when they were in school. Here we go. We're going to start on slide 4. This is the anchor chart that we're going to be using throughout the day in order to make sure that we completely understand how to divide using our standard algorithm. If by any chance you need a refresher on how to divide, just make sure you're going back to this part of the video to look at the anchor chart. All right, you guys, here we go. Slide 5. It says show using the standard algorithm. Check your quotient by using multiplication and addition. I'm going to teach you guys a song, and this song is going to be pretty helpful in remembering the steps that we use to divide. It goes like this. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. The first one is divide. When we're dividing, we're going to ask ourselves, how many times does our divisor go into our first number in our dividend? In other words, how many times does 2 go into 8? If you're still stuck, ask yourself, what can I multiply 2 by in order to get as close as I can to the number 8? You think you got it? Well, what is it? 2 times what number gets me closest to 8? If you said 4, you are absolutely correct. 2 times 4 gets me closest to 8. So I know that when I'm dividing, I'm going to put my answers in the orange box. So my first orange box, we're going to put 4 because we just divided. Don't forget to cross it off as soon as you use it. The next one is multiply. When we are multiplying, we're multiplying the numbers outside of our divisor. In other words, we're going to be multiplying the numbers outside of our house. So think about this part of our problem as a house. And everything outside of this can be multiplied. So what 2 numbers are we going to multiply together? What do you think? If you said 2 and 4, you're absolutely correct. 2 times 4. What's 2 times 4? Good job. 2 times 4 is 8. So we just multiplied and we're going to put it in our purple box because our purple box means multiplication. The next thing we're going to do is subtract. 8 minus 8. What's 8 minus 8? Good job. Yes, it's 0. And you'll notice that subtract is our green box. So we're going to put 0 in our green box as well. Once we finish doing that, cross it off. The next one, bring it on down. You'll notice our bring it on down box is turquoise, and there's also a turquoise arrow from the number that we have to bring down. What number are we bringing down to our turquoise box? Good job. Yes, we're bringing down 5. Cross it off and bring it on back. Y'all, bring it on back means we're just starting from the very beginning. So we're going to start all the way back at divide. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Divide. This time, we're dividing 2 into 5. How many times does 2 go into 5? In other words, 2 times what number gets me closest to 5? What do you guys think? Yes, absolutely. 2 times 2 gets me closest to 5. You'll notice if we said 2 times 3, that would be 6, which will be over the number 5. We cannot go over the number 5. So when we're dividing, we got 2 as our answer. Remind me, what color box am I going to put the number 2? I'm dividing. What color is my divide box? Good, orange. So we just divided, and we know that we're going to put a 2 in our orange box. What are we doing next after we divide? If you said multiply, you're absolutely correct. We're going to multiply our outside number. Now, y'all, we already used 2 and 4. We multiplied 2 times 4. Now we're going to multiply 2 times 2. What's 2 times 2? Yep, absolutely. It is 4. So we just multiplied. Let's check it off. And we're going to put 4 in our purple box because purple means multiply. Here we go. 4. And what's the last thing that we have to do here? After we multiply, what are we going to do? Yes, subtract. 5 minus 4. What is it? Good, 1. So we're going to check off our subtract box. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Y'all, you'll notice there's nothing else to bring down, nothing else to bring back, so we are done. What is our quotient for this problem? Good, 42. And what's our remainder? Good, 1. Now let's go check our work. We're going to take our quotient, which you already told us is 42, times our divisor. What's my divisor? Remember, your divisor is labeled for you, and it's also our smallest number in our equation. If you said 2, you're absolutely correct. 42 times 2. If you need to, pause the video. I want to hear all of my friends tell me what is 42 times 2. If you got 84, you're absolutely correct. Plus our remainder of 1, 84 plus 1, what did you get? Good, 85. Let's go ahead and do another problem. I want us to do slide 7, number 3. Let's go ahead and sing that song. If you think you know how to sing that song along with Miss Turner, go ahead and sing it with me. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Divide. 3 goes into 4 how many times? In other words, 3 times blank gets me closest to 4. Who thinks they know what needs to go in that blank? If you said 1, you are absolutely correct. I know this because 3 times 2 equals 6, which is more than 4. So my partial quotient is going to be 1. I just divided. I'm going to check it off. Be careful that you're putting their numbers in the correct boxes, y'all. We just divided, so we used the orange box. Next, we're going to multiply. 3 times 1. What's 3 times 1, y'all? Good. It's 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So we just multiplied, and we're going to put it in our purple box and check it off. Now we're going to subtract. 4 minus 3. What do we get? Yeah, it's 1. And what color box am I going to put my number 1 in? What color? We're subtracting, so what color box? Good, our green box. 1, cross it off. Bring it on down and bring it on back. What number are we bringing down? It's the turquoise box. What number are we bringing down, y'all? If you said 8, you're absolutely correct. We're bringing down 8. And bringing it back means we're starting from the beginning. So now we're trying to figure out how many times 3 goes into 18. 3 times blank gets me as close as I can to the number 18. What number can go in the blank this time? If you need to, y'all, pause the video. If you said 6, you're absolutely correct. 3 times 6 equals 18, exactly 18. We just divided. What color box am I going to put the number 6 in? Yes, the orange box. So 6 is going to go in the orange box. And now it's time to multiply. 3 times 6. What's 3 times 6? Good, 18. And we know we're multiplying, so it's going in our purple boxes. Don't forget to cross it off. Next one, subtract. 18 minus 18. What do we get? Yeah, we do. It's 0. All right, y'all. What's my quotient? Good, 16. What's my remainder? Good, 0. Now let's check our work. We know our quotient. You just told Miss Turner is 16. What's my divisor? Good, 3. 16 times 3. Pause the video if you need to find the answer. Did you get 48? I did too. 48 plus a remainder of 0 leaves us with, we know this, what is it? 48 plus 0. Good job, 48. Let's do one more. Here we go. In this problem, we have a divisor of 5 and it's being broken into, we have a dividend of 80, which is our total, and we're dividing it by 5. Here we go. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Divide. 5 goes into 8 how many times? In other words, 5 times blank gets me as close as I can to 8. What number is going to go in that blank? If you said 1, you are absolutely correct. Y'all, if I multiply 5 times 2, that's 10, which is more than the number 8. So I know that I can only multiply 5 by 1 to get me as close as I can to 8. So I just divided. What color box am I going to put the number 1 in? Yeah, I'm putting it in the orange box. I just divided. Now it's time to multiply. 5 times 1. What's 5 times 1? Good. 5. And it's going in the purple box because my multiplication or my multiply is in a purple box. Now it's time to subtract. 8 minus 5. Ooh, what do we get? 8 minus 5. Yeah, we get 3. And what color box am I going to put my number 3 in? I'm subtracting. So what color box is subtraction? If you said green, you're absolutely correct. It's going to go in my green box. I'm going to check it off. Bring it on down. What number am I going to bring down? Good, 0. Check it off. And bring it on back means I'm starting from the beginning. Divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Divide. 5 goes into 30. In other words, 5 times blank gets me as close as I can to 30. Do you think you know what number needs to go on the blank? If you don't, pause the video to give yourself some think time. I got the same thing. 5 times 6 equals 30. I just divided, so what box am I going to put the number 6 in? Good, it's going in the orange box. And now it's time to multiply. We already multiplied 5 times 1, so now we're going to multiply 5 times 6. What's 5 times 6? Good, 30. And we know multiply is purple, so we're going to put 30 in our purple boxes. And now it's time to subtract. 30 minus 30. What do we get? Yeah, I got the same thing, 0. Cross it off as soon as you do it. Nothing to bring down, nothing else to bring back. What's my quotient? Good, 16. What's my remainder? Good, 0. Let's check our work. You just told me my quotient is 16. You also told me my remainder is 0, so I can fill that in as well. 16 times, what's my divisor? Good, 5. 16 times 5. Pause the video if you don't know the answer. If you got 80, you are absolutely correct. 16 times 5 is 80, plus 0 equals, yeah, 80. All right, you guys. Try slide 9 on your own. Pause the video, grab some paper, do it on your own. See what you come up with. Until next time, see you guys.